Yay, you made it. Is it because I changed the stream time, that you made it? But yeah, I finished the task much earlier than I expected. So, which is why I started the Q&A. I was like, oh, okay, it's Friday evening, afternoon now, but I mean, by the time I finish streaming, probably evening. Which is why I was like, oh, maybe, you know what, I'll just finish the stream, finish the core first, and then, and then I'll jump back to cooking dinner, nice dinner for myself, Friday evening, getting myself a wine and everything. So yeah, just why I was like, oh yeah, I might just finish this early. Nice and early. Today I have this cuddly sweater with me, so nice and warm. It's really windy outside. Has been raining all day. It just started, like the sun just started to shine just now, like before I started streaming. But yeah, it's been really windy when I drove just now. Thank you. Anyhow, it is MP. Hi. Anyhow, let's start with the Q&A. Well, when I posted the Q&A with the schedule with the hashtag, actually no one used it. No one used the hashtag, but people DMs me, was like, hey, I want to ask question. Or like they just make a comment, which I've already answered. But today, the one that I'm gonna put up on today is, you know how in the Twitter there's people who post like, oh, one like, one answer, like a list of questions, like get to know me questions. I mix and match a couple of different get to know questions as in, and then a couple of them also are from the DMs and from the comments. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna answer for today. But if you do have any additional question, just put it in the chat. I'm gonna answer it. Cool. First one. This is, I think, one of the get to know questions, which is the how do you decide to be a VTuber, which I've already covered in my debut stream as well. I found out about VTubing from Niji-sanji, specifically Kanai-san, like really big VTubers. Back then he wasn't really big. He was, I think, one of the first that started to be a VTubers. So that's that. And then I found a clip of him playing with Kuzuha, and then I started to get to know like, oh, there's a VTubers, like they stream, or YouTube have a capability of streaming, and then it goes on, and then I'm just going, yeah, eventually I'll be like, hey, you know what, VTubing seems interesting, VTubing seems enjoyable, it seems fun, I want to be that as well. That's basically that. To let oh gosh. Second question, what's your VTubing goals? I think we reached 111 followers just now, like before I started streaming. VTubing goals, so yeah, that's I think just short-term goals will be like getting a Twitch affiliate first. That's the short-term goals. What else after that? I don't know, actually. I'm just gonna do VTubing. I take this as an enjoyment. So of course there's a milestone that has been set in stone, but kinda because I posted on debut and then posted on Twitter as well. So what, the affiliate MP? Easier said than done. I feel like, well, actually I'm really close to affiliate. Like as we speak now, I'm like, I just need to stream more hours, basically. Well, I mean, I just started like VTubing. So like, you know, streaming is just like, this is my first week. So of course I don't hit that, like, you know, stream on 7 different days or 8 different days in a month. I haven't streamed that much. But yeah, on the other stuff, I'm pretty close. I'm quite close. Oh, let me just double check. I hope this doesn't change the thingy. Yeah, I think so. It's just 112 now, 112 followers. I'll follow back everyone who follows me. Normally, if I know that person is the VTuber, I'll follow everyone. But yeah, affiliate, that's a short-term goal. Partner, eventually I know that partner is much harder than the affiliate. And also I think another short-term goals is like deciding where I wanted to like stream like most of the time. I know that mine currently is just like, I'm gonna be on Twitch like exclusively on like throughout this month, but starting from August I want to try YouTube as well. For now I have been uploading VODs to YouTube, but that's about it. My YouTube is pretty not doing anything really except for storing VODs, but I wish to do a couple of streams where it's just YouTube, instead of, you know, like Twitch and YouTube having the same kind of content. So I kind of want to like intermix everything. So that's that, VTubing goals. Next up, number 3. There was like a couple of people who asked me, okay, you know, your time zones, basically this is what they said, your time zone is scuffed. It just doesn't match with my time zone. You stream when I sleep, I sleep when you're awake and everything, basically. So they were like, how do we communicate you when you're not streaming? Hi Logi. So how do we communicate you when you're not streaming? Simple, just Twitter, just put it on Twitter, tag me, tweet something, reply to whatever I tweet or DM me. But a couple of people asked me, it's like, do you have Discord? I was like, yep, I do have Discord, but yeah, I'm not really active on Discord. You just scream into the void and you scream back. That works. That works. Except the void is time zones. like 18 hours worth of cave or like void. So yeah, just Discord. And I was like, this morning I was playing around with the clips, like Twitch clips, and part of them that I clipped from the MBTI stream is the trauma part, like the avoid phone calls part. And like before I started streaming, I tried Discord in conjunction with, you know, OBS open, because I need some tech support. But hi Vogel, hi Kia. So in conjunction, so I opened Discord and OBS at the same time. And it's supposed to work, right? You can call your friends while you're doing, you know, OBS, like streaming, right? It's supposed to. But whenever I open both, Discord stop. Discord just like, I can't listen to the call, like the call automatically mutes on its own when the OBS is on. So yeah, Discord, I don't know. I don't know. So Discord is not the best way to contact me, that's why I'm saying. But I probably should delve deeper into Discord before making that judgment. That's what I think. But for now, it's Twitter. Contact me on Twitter. Or just come to my stream. My favorite kaiju. Kia is my favorite kaiju as well. Number 4, what other activities you enjoy apart from streaming? This is, I think, one of the question in the get to know question as well. So on debut stream, I already told you guys that I do content creating as well apart from streaming. So other platform. Other than that, what else do I do? watching K-pop, like K-drama. I told that on the debut stream as well. K-pop, K-drama, Netflix. I am... What was I watching last night? Netflix. Oh, well, Stranger Things, I binged that 5 seasons in one go. All good. And I'm the type of person who doesn't mind spoilers. So if you do have something like, hey, watch this movie or watch this Netflix, tell me all about it. If you tell me good enough, like, you know, with the spoilers and everything, you can tell me everything. I have bigger chance to look at it. I have bigger like interest, or like, you know, going into the movie and like actually watching it. I think the last one I finished on Netflix was The Serpent. So I think it's based on an actual story. It's a serial killer story, but yeah. Anyhow, it's an interesting one. A drug dealer kind of / serial killer kind of thing. Not drug dealer, yes. Not drug killer. Drug dealer. So other than that, you know how I set milestones for 200 followers on Twitch or YouTube, song cover. So yeah, I've been practicing that. Spoiler, hint. So when that number comes up to the milestone, I'm prepared. So that's that. Next up, number 5. If you can only pick one, who is your favorite VTuber? I think this is also from the get to know question. Favorite VTuber? Only pick one? That's tough. I have a couple of them that I wanted to pick, but if I have to pick just one, I think either. I still can't decide on one. Anyhow, it's either one of this. Ike Evelyn from Nijisanji and or Shuya Minu. So I like the intelligent type of people. Intelligent but quite funny, but also chill, but good singing. That's what I wanted to be, basically. That's what I aspire to be. Of course, like the other VTubers, they have like different play style, different, you know, streaming style, and that all works too. Like everything's good, everything's much nicer. You know, I can't play games, so I respect people who can play games and, like, you know, stream at the same time, in entertaining and playing games. I find it tough, but I respect people who can do that, and then yes, they can still focus on that. People who collab, like, you know, there's a couple of streamers I know that they absolutely love to collab. They just collab almost every time, and it's fine as well. I think it's good. I think it's nice. I do want to have a collab sometime, but just not happening with the time zones currently. I still need to figure that out. So until then, I pick either Shuya Mino or Ike Evelyn. It's more like not my favorite. It's more like I aspire to be. To be someone like them, like a streamer like them. Don't you worry, I'll be your favorite. Okay. I shall await that time to come. Stream again. Cool. Number 6. This is one of the submission from the DMs. Because I put, you know, hashtags in the debut stream about art, or like if you're making fan art, or like fan fictions, or like stories. This is the text that you should use. But yeah, they were like, is there any boundaries for it? I guess no. I do mention that last time shipping is fine, but you have to ask the other party if they are fine to be shipped with me. Basically, I don't want to. Basically, it's a consent. It's nice to have people's consent. So that's about art and fan fiction, but I do ask them as well. I already replied this question in the DMs, but I told the one who gave me this question basically that please don't give me some kind of like self-harm stuff. Yandere stuff, I'm fine. Self-harm, I'm not quite sure. So I was like, okay, probably not that. And it's just not a good trigger for some people, I feel. So that's the boundaries that so far I have set. Apart from that, I'm pretty good with everything. Oh no, oh wait, no, hold on. No NSFW, that's right. Can draw me in, I was about to say, like, you know, flirty stuff, it's fine. Like maid stuff, I'm fine, I'm happy to do that. In fact, I might from time to time I might change the asset to be, you know, maid, the maid uniform that I think I posted onto it like a few weeks ago, like with the Neko ears. That's nice. That's yeah, I'm happy to do that. Maid is fine. I think bikini is fine. I think I can accept that much, but not more than that. Yeah, that's that. I'm moving at super fast pace, am I? Anyhow, 7. What is your favorite color? I've already said this multiple times in the tweet, you know, because the tweet has this Vtubers, we tag each other, right? We that's part of the networking. What is your favorite color? I like red. You can already tell from, you know, characters full of red, and then the overlay is red. The even the presentation has a red color on them, so red. That's my number one. Second is purple. So especially like pastel purple. It's just nice to look at pastel purple. It's just very easy on your eyes. It's very calming, very chill. Yeah, pastel purple, so cute as well. Apart from that two colors, if I have to pick number 3, I'd probably go with the like a deep green color, like a dark green color. That's the kind of color that I was thinking of going initially with my model, the deep green color, but I realized that I like red more, and because it's my model, I'd have to look at it every single time, when I'm streaming, when I'm not streaming, you know, when I ask for arts, when people draw of me and all that. I figure out I have to pick the color that I like the most. So red, that is. Well, it's just kind of like a gut decision. It's like, okay, let's just go with red. More like, but subconsciously I do think that it's good for you, any streamer really, to pick a color that you like, because you'll be looking at it, and then if like say like this morning I was looking at the Twitch, you know, editing your videos and clipping your videos. If you pick a color that you don't like just basically because you think that it matches your personality or it matches your voice, that kind, I think it'll be hard on you to gonna keep looking at the same color again and again. I don't know. I have a couple of my friends say that I have a strong, strong value, is that a right word? Basically it's strong opinion on like colors. Like people normally wouldn't care about colors. They were like, just yeah, it's blue and blue, it's the same thing. Light blue and purple, like, you know, pastel blue, light blue, neon blue, it's all blue. To me it's like, no, it's deep dark red, and like on the orange hue or on the purple hue, it matters. So yeah. There was one time a friend of mine challenged me to do color blind testing. I aced it. So there, and after that, this is the same person who said that I'm very sensitive with, like, opinionated with color. So that person was like, okay, now I kind of know why you're very opinionated on like, you know, color, because you're clearly not colorblind and your eyes are like really good on differentiating colors. So yeah, that's why one simple question, you know, it brings up so many things to me. Next up, number 8. Well, actually, this is a kind of mix between the get to know question. Hey, Zaku, I'm good. It's been very windy today. But yeah, I managed to stay indoor and finish my task. Hey, yeah, Billy. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Happy Friday. For those of you who are already on Friday, happy Friday. If not, happy almost Friday, almost weekend. Number 8, anyhow, this question matches the weekend vibe. What's your favorite beverage? Alcoholic and non-alcoholic, so they have two. I'll answer the non-alcoholic version first. 8 minutes to Friday. Oh my god, it's midnight for you then, Gruff. Okay, happy Friday. In 8 minutes, I'll say it again. So favorite non-alcoholic beverage would be coffee. If you see my tweet this morning, a coffee. I think it's so Lind, I think the artist, she was asking, oh, please drop your PNG, I need your arts, I need to practice arts with your models. So I dropped my PNG with the coffee, like, you know, the one that I did that I did the coffee, the Starbucks coffee. I dropped the same PNG to her, and then she gave me the coffee cup. It cracks me up. I was like, I saw that on my work, and then I was like laughing at it. I was like, oh my god, this is the best art I've ever received. Like, I've been in VTubing for what, almost 2 months, like 1.5 months. Best art, best fun art I've received. Best response you've ever got, MP, with the coffee, like this morning coffee. With the alcoholic beverage, I have a couple of options. I mainly like cocktails and the sweet tasting one. But I don't mind wine. I actually drink wine as well, like red wine, or recently I like this special, it's a red wine, but it's a special grape variety of grape. It's the, how you call it, Grenache. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's an English word. I think it's more like a French word, Grenache. But yeah, that's really nice. That's like nice and sweet, fruity, a bit kind of like floral kind of feeling, I feel. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I just love it. That's wine. Beer, I like beer as well. Actually, you were saying that actually I was thinking of having a craft beer, like tasting on stream somehow. Like, Australians have a lot of nice craft beers, but yeah, but you know, I think it's not out there, it's not out in the world yet, and I just want to share it with you guys, basically. And then while drinking on stream, yeah. Tasting though, so drink responsibly. Queso or salsa? Queso or salsa? I don't think I've tried queso before, Kia. So I have to pick salsa at this point. I've never tried queso. I don't think I eat Mexican food that much. I probably should. And you could entertain me. You could tell me all about it, please. I might do Mexican food stream as well. But, you know, it's a good. Oh, okay, Kia, you just gave me a stream idea. Mexican food is amazing. I tried like burrito and nachos, churros. I think that's the only 3 that I've tried. Oh, nachos as well, nachos. So 4. But that's about it. I've never tried anything else. Spanish food. I tried so one of my close friend is Spanish. So she introduced me to paella, and then there's one more that's not paella, but it's cooked in the same way as paella, but it's actually a pasta. She said that the kind of like the toppings is different. Like paella, normally you put rabbits in it, like the traditional way. This one, the one with pasta, you put seafood, Bees or wasps? Which tastes better? I don't know, Kia. I've never tried both. Bees or wasps? No, I've never tried both actually. I've never gotten. Have I ever bitten? No, I have never get bitten with any of like bees or wasps, any of them. So yeah, I'm pretty indoor kind of person, not very adventure. I feel. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten bitten. Tastes better. Never had any insects, taste any insects before, so so I don't know. I'll give it a try, but I don't even know if it's edible per se. Oh, Zaku, you're completely different with me. Spicy foods is one of the thing that I hate. So my friend specifically made a paella for me that is not spicy, so that I could enjoy it. Grasshopper isn't bad. Where do you get all of this? I've never tasted grasshopper. Oh, actually no. Now that you mention it, not cockroach. Was it a gecko? A gecko. So I have an older brother. My older brother has. When we were like super young, I was like what, 2 years old maybe. Like this is like a very blurry memory. Okay, so we were inside the house just playing. We just playing with like people, like each other, until there's this gecko comes into our house, like in the floor, basically just like hanging around there. We're like hello, and my brother, my older brother, he caught the gecko, and then he brought it to the kitchen, and then he gave it to our mom. Oh no, grandma more like, because my mom was like, ah! But my grandma took the gecko out of my brother, and then started to cook the gecko. I was so shocked. I was like, huh? What's happening? And then my grandma ate the gecko, and he gave a little bit of it to my brother. My brother liked it, and then they both were like, hello, you should try this. So they gave a part of it to me, and I was like, nah. Yeah, it's a traumatic memory. It's a blurry memory because I was so young, but I don't remember how does it taste, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a good taste. That's what I can say. You hate spicy? Yes, it's more like I don't hate it, I can't tolerate it. Like my tongue doesn't tolerate it. Yeah. Anywho, next one. Still about food. Good thing it's still about food. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can only pick one. See, I think I have to pick breakfast. See, I'm the type of person who eats breakfast every day. If I skip breakfast, I was like, it's not a day. It's the day hasn't started if the breakfast is not there with me. So I have to pick breakfast. And as to what I have for breakfast, normally like pastries, like croissant, the one that I put up there with coffee. Yes. Sometimes I do cakes as well, like, so still on a like pastry kind of family. Donuts, bagels sometimes. Still, they're all still in the same kind of family, kind of like sweets normally. What else do I have? Oh, from time to time I do have like leftover chicken nuggets from the night, like especially Monday night. I normally eat chicken nuggets for breakfast because I have leftovers from the night before. I order chicken nuggets, or like deep fried chicken nuggets, air fried chicken nuggets more like, when like I was drinking. So I was like, yeah, I just need a quick nibbles. So I air fry chicken nuggets, and then I normally air fry too much, and then I just kept it for the next day breakfast. Rattlesnake and alligator taste pretty good. Alligator. Wait, hold. I've tried alligator. So there was one time I in rural part of Indonesia, they do this. Not the big alligator, it's the baby alligator. So they did catch it, and then they put it into skewers, and then and then I tried it. It was okay. It was nice. It was a little bit tough, on the tough side, I feel, as compared to like the normal meat, like beef or like chicken. But yeah, alligator hot dog, I've never tried that actually. The only alligator that I've tried is the skewers. Oh my gosh, large flying insect flew into your deep fryer. No, you didn't eat it. So there was one time I was cooking with the the slow cooker. I was putting like, I think, pork belly in that. I was trying to make the Chinese style pork belly with the spices and all that. Of course it takes so long because it's slow cooking, right? So I put all the ingredients. I went out of the house, let the cooker do its job. I came back for dinner. I was super hungry on that day. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, the slow cooker will be nice and perfect for now. Cool. So I took the lid off, and then I saw a fly, like a big fly in there. I was like, oh my god, no, my whole dinner is out. I was like, no. Yeah, I ended up eating the instant noodle on that day, but I was just like, oh my god, I just wasted so much meat. Oh my god. After that, I've never used the slow cooker anymore. It's just like, I was like, I haven't gotten the chance and the courage to try it again. Alligator or crocodile? Oh well, I don't know. That's the thing. Hey, I'm not quite sure whether it's alligator or crocodile. I'll double check. I'll check it out again. I was with my older brother when that happened, so I'll double check with him. He might be better at remembering this. You've got a friend in Louisiana, in swampland. You've eaten a lot of things. What kind of things? Explain yourself. Meanwhile, so this is, I think, one of the DMs as well. Some people DM me, oh, are you good at cooking? Because you were talking about what was it, the mukbangs, and then food tasting. Are you good at cooking? And what's your favorite meal to cook? So the cooking bit, I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. I won't be like as good as a chef, of course. I do use like instant like paste from time to time. I just bought a paste from the supermarket. But I can cook. I know what's undercooked, what's overcooked, and what's right. And I can make it just right, or like slightly overcooked but never undercooked. I still make sure that everything tastes fine. Not too spicy for my liking. So yeah, not too. Sometimes I do add a little bit too much sweet, like sugars into it, because I like sweet, so it's a food that's of my preference. But when I cook it and then I bring it out to like a friend of mine, and she was like, oh, it's so sweet, because she doesn't like sweet. So to me, it's fine. So good. Short answer, I'm okay at cooking. Not the best, not the worst. Just kind of like right in the middle. Or maybe slightly towards to the good side. Favorite meal to cook? That's a different question. Favorite meal to cook? Rice? Does rice count? That's not really cooking, isn't it? I recently cooked like grilled chicken, but like Indonesian version of grilled chicken. More like an oven bake. Well, I cheated the system. It's supposed to be grilled, but I don't have a grill, like a barbecue grill. So I just put it in the oven, and it tasted kind of similar. So grilled chicken or oven baked chicken, but Indonesian paste. So like sweet soy sauce, like Indonesians like to use sweet soy sauce. So put all the sweet soy sauce, and then put the garlic, coriander, mix it with the chicken, marinate it, and then you put it in the oven. That's it. It was nice. Eat that with a little bit of lettuce and then a slice of cucumbers. So like refreshing and then sweet, and refreshing and then sweet, and then you just goes on and on and on. It's a good combination, trust me. That and rice, perfect. You eat raccoon. I've I have never seen raccoon. Never in my life. Squirrel, armadillo, roadkill. Oh wow. Gator, snake. Oh, snake I've tried. Snake I've tried along with the alligator / crocodile. So the same stall has both alligator and crocodile plus snake as a skewers. So I tried both. I feel like I like the snakes more than the alligator / crocodile. I don't know. But have you ever tried horse? I've tried horse in a curry. It wasn't really nice. It was very tough. But yeah, it's all okay. Scorpion as well. I was thinking, right? I don't know. When I talk to my friends about my food experience, eating alligators and snake in skewers. I've eaten rabbit as well. Rabbit, pigeons, alligator, snake as well. Scorpion, I've never done that. Not all the insects. And then I mentioned to my friend about eating horse, and then they were like, "You are crazy, you've eaten a lot of exotic stuff." I was like, "Am I? Really?" You have not tried horse. Okay, you don't really need to. It's really tough because they are they are an animal that likes to work, like run and everything, do activities. So they are like mostly muscle. So it's very tough. Even when they make it into curry, it's still tough. So next question. Oh, it's not no longer about food. Rabbit is tasty. Of course. Try bear. Oh, yes, I want to try bear as well. I've never tried bear. No, never. But it would be nice, I think, bear. I don't know, just judging from how they look, basically. Question 11. I think we're halfway through. Are you a morning person or a night person? I am a morning person. I am a morning person. I wake up before the sun rises, and then I already went to work before the sun rises. I tend to sleep early. 10 p.m. ish normally, or 11. That's probably max. If I do sleep above that, or if you find me online above that timing, it's probably because I couldn't sleep, or I was thinking about something, or everything really. Insomnia can hit. So yeah, more of a morning person. I'm more of a morning person than a night person. You also want to try bear. It's gamey. Bear tastes like raccoon. Can't really relate to that because I've never tried raccoon as well. But yeah, I would be keen to try. I just don't know where to buy. I should find it. Oh, fun facts regarding about food. Meat and all that. Australian sells kangaroo meat. I have never tried that. I don't have the courage to try it just yet. But kangaroo, they sell it in the supermarket like normal mince, like minced meat, like minced chicken. It's on the same shelves. So if you are not very if you are shopping around without really looking, you might grab a kangaroo mince instead of chicken mince. And apparently it's good. It's just not a very popular option. Apparently the tail is the most, like, the tenderest part. So kangaroo tasting stream. Well, we can try. I'm pretty sure they do have other as well, like other animal that you can try. Yeah, you kind of a glutton. You want to try every animal that won't kill me, but bear could kill you. And you still want to try it anyway. I think we just kind of like a little bit of glutton. I'm no exception. I want to try. Kangaroo tasting shrimp. Sure enough, I'll put that in the list. Oh, more on sleeping. Details on my sleeping habit. Oh, this one I think from the DMs, one of them, because simply they just want to know about it. Sleeping habit, I have a quite unique one. I did mention this a little bit on the debut stream, on how I find, VTubers when I first found it, and then when I first started to go into it, going through a lot of like streamers and watching them. It's because I'm a type of person who needs some kind of music going to be able to sleep. And before VTubers, I was just listening to like, rain noises, all the white noises, basically wind noises. But because I found VTubers, I was like, oh, well, they have like quite a long stream, so I might just listen to them while I sleep, which is fine. And yeah, so listen to music or listen to anything really, as long as there's some sound, to keep me company, to like a lullaby, really, is one of my sleeping habit. Second is I couldn't sleep with my lights off, so I have to turn it on. A couple of people doesn't like it. They were like, oh, it has to be dark when I sleep. But nah, if it's dark, I'll start getting anxious. I'll be like thinking about stuff that won't happen. I know it won't happen. I know it's just in my head. I'm still thinking about it regardless, and I couldn't sleep. So yeah. Kill me from me eating it. Oh, okay, understandable. Fall asleep with your arms around me. Sing me to sleep, please. You can. Or if you stream, right? If you do happen to come back to stream, I'll probably watch your stream while I sleep. I probably just lurk around and you'll be like, hello, I'm half asleep, but I will need your stream to fall asleep. So yeah, I'll do that. Next up. Oh yeah. Well, this is kind of like a mixture as well. First question being from the get to know question, like in the list of the questions. The second being from a DM. So it's because it's kind of a similar category, so I put it all in one. But what do you smell like? What do I smell like? Well, I've been told that I smell like an apple, like green apple specifically, because that's my shampoo. Green apple smell. So if I've met someone and I just showered, so they were like, oh, you smell like a fruit. You smell like an apple. I was like, yeah, well, that's my shampoo, so that's probably that. But in terms of fragrance or perfume, there's this one fragrance that I kind of like. Hold on, I might just bring that here. Okay, back. So this, it's kind of a mist, like a fragrance mist, not so much of a perfume, fragrance mist kind of thing. Bath and Body Works Starlight Night, so that's the name of it. They have this like the smell notes, I call it. Fine fragrance mist notes: you got sugar berries, midnight iris, sensual agarwood. So, and then they describe it as the magic of the night sky is yours with this dreamy constellation of fragrance that feels like lying under the twinkling canvas of million stars. Very nice. Anyhow, that's my mist. That's my perfume. Fragrance mist. It's not like a type of perfume that it lasts for the whole day. It kind of like lasts for about 3-4 hours. So that plus green apple. So that's how I smell like, really. Berries, iris, agarwood, a bit of a, sounds very vampire. Very night, right? Like starlight constellation. The green apple part isn't really very vampire, I think, but this one, yeah, this smells nice. It's very nice. Kind of like sweet smell as well. So it kind of matches with the green apple, like fruity, a little bit on dark berry kind of scent, I feel. That's how I felt like. For your information. To answer your question. So that's that. Next up. What's your most favorite season of the year? Definitely not winter, because if you listen to my debut stream, I hate cold weather. So definitely not winter. I'm fine with, I think I like autumn, probably. It would be the best. Spring in Australia is just full of rain. So I don't know if I'd say that's the most favorite season. But I know that if you go to Japan or, the other areas really outside of Australia, spring is nice. Autumn is also nice. Spring is nicer. That's what people like, tourist agency normally say to me. But I'd say in Australia, I'll pick autumn. Most favorite season of the year. Definitely not summer. I know you guys are in summer. I'm in winter currently. But yeah, summer, I understand how tough it can be. Like 40 degrees Celsius and all that. I understand Australians have that too. So the more you answer, the more I'm liking you. This is a problem. You come to the good stream, where you can get to know me a lot more. Well, that's all about, like, this week's stream is all about getting to know me. So MBTI stream, we have fun with, I really had fun with that. It's really nice stream, I feel. Next up. Oh, enough with the season apparently. I see, I've created this, I've compiled this like a as we go, as I get a new question, I put it up together. So I don't really remember which question is in which order. So I just go through as I go through, really. What's the last movie I've watched? It's Elvis. It's Elvis, yes. The one that I watched in the cinema, by movie, I mean. Elvis. I jumped into the cinema. I was like, oh, how long can this be? Ha ha ha. It's probably about 1.5, maybe maximum of 2 hours, right? Ha 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 ha. I check on Google while, the ads, the trailer of the other movies are playing by. And I checked it. I was like, almost 3 hours of a movie. I was like, what? This is so long. Anyhow, I watched the Elvis movie and it was really nice. It was, at the end of it, I was like, is this an actual story? Is this an actual history? Then I double check on Google and it is. But the twist, really, I was like, the plot twist in that movie, spoiler not spoiler, kinda, there's a plot twist, and that plot twist, I was like, oh my god. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you should. If music is your kind of thing, you probably would like it. If music wasn't really your interest, or you really hate music, or you really just hate entertainment industry, really, you probably don't need to. But I enjoyed it. Especially because it's an actual part of a history. So that's the last movie that I watched. With popcorns and Coke. Actually no. Popcorn, Coke, and I have a Kit Kat as well with me, so a chocolate bar. Because it's a 3-hour stream, so I was just like, keep eating. 3-hour stream, 3 hours movie as in. 16. Do you play any sports? Interesting. This one, I'm pretty sure it comes from a DM. One of my BBs, the followers, DMs me asking me about this question. Short answer, now, currently, no, but I used to. Long answer, now I'm pretty, I chose Pilates, yoga, more like as an exercise of choice. But before, I used to play who in the right brains hates music. We need to talk personally. If I find a person, I'll hand it over to you, chummy. I've never seen one, but in case, okay? Back to sports. I used to play basketball, and mini soccer. I tried my hands at badminton, volley, and also swimming is nice. I like swimming actually, but I've never played in like competitive swimming. Whereas in basketball and mini soccer, I do play it competitively. So yeah, I used to play sports. And then I enjoyed it. More on the like, I think I can talk about it for hours and hours about this, but for another stream. Today is just a teaser for you that I do play sports back then. I'm keen to go back to swimming, but not so much with basketball and mini soccer. But I have plenty of stories about like my sports experience. Next, we're almost at the end of it. Do you prefer buying or receiving gifts? I don't mind either. But if I have to choose one, if I absolutely have to choose one, I'll do buy. I like to buy gifts to people. You need to double up your suggestion. Watch Extreme Hearts because it's love life mixed with sports. Yes, which is why when you suggest Extreme Hearts, I was like, oh, I enjoy that. I would enjoy that. I know it. I haven't. I think I'll watch it at the end of the season, so I can binge watch it. But yeah, gift and receiving gifts, I prefer buying. Gifts. Comes Christmas, I normally wrap a lot of gifts. A couple of them is just for friends, like close friends. But also I normally volunteer in like gift wrapping kind of session. In the shopping center, like shopping malls. So I enjoy wrapping gifts. So people comes to me with their gifts, and then they were like, oh, this is the gift wrapping paper that I want. Put it in the like red ribbon or green ribbon or white ribbon depending on what they want. I like wrapping it for them. Of course, the easier the smaller the gift, the easier it is. But sometimes people have like this massive microwave oven and they want it to be wrapped, and that takes a lot of figuring out and then chopping, gift wrapping papers, making sure they are the right size and dimension. Of course. But it's fun. So yeah, I'll be doing that probably this year around. I think we'll see how it goes. December is still a long time. Number 18. This is also a question that I got from the DMs. What car do you drive in the lore video? So this question comes up before the Q&A comes up. Like the Q&A idea, like stream idea comes up to me. So they watched my lore video and then they were like, hey, you know what? What's your car? That it's in the lore video. If you know my lore video, it's a car. There's a car crash. Hint, hint. Watch it in my YouTube. So they were like, oh, what car is it? I gave an answer because, well, that's my car basically. My current car is like the Volkswagen. So I just told them, oh, it's a Volkswagen, the hatchback, the small one. I wasn't like, when I was asking the artist to make the lore art, like the manga, I wasn't thinking of the type of a car, and the artist wasn't thinking of it either. So he was just like, okay, I'll draw whatever car. And in fact, it was the draft of the manga on the lore, it was on the mirror side. So it's on the, like, you drive on the right side of the car, the steering wheel is on the right side, which also that's how I drive, like in the right side of the car. Australian drive that way, Indonesian also drive that way, but I know that outside of those countries, like those like little countries, few countries, everyone drive on the other side. But in the lore video, maybe the artist didn't know that Australian drives in the same way because the artist from Indonesia. So maybe they didn't know that, we're driving in the same side of the road, same side of the car, so they change it away, so they might mirror it from the draft to the finals. By the time I would be like, oh well, whatever, it's fine. It still conveys the story. I think it's more relatable to people as well, because you guys, majority of the world drives in the same as the lower, like, you know, the left side of the car, not the right side like I do. So yeah, Volkswagen, that's the answer. Number 19, I think this is the second from last. If you had $10 million, what would you do? I'm pretty sure this comes from DM as well. I'm pretty sure. If you have $10 million, well, they initially asked if you have $1 million. Then I was like, $1 million is really nothing now. You buy a house and it's gone. So they were like, okay, now I rephrase, what if you have $10 million? So I was saying to them, of course, I would be buying a house for me to live in. I probably go travel around the world. I probably leave my current job, and or, you know, do a part-time of my current job, so just to sustain, but not to be too stressed about it. Buy, I don't know what else I could buy with 10 millions really. Houses probably, not just one, so I can, you know, put an investment on it. And that can give me some more money for a future. If you live forever like vampire, right? You just think of your sustainability in the long term, in the future. Hi, Dagon. The traffic lane thing is confusing from UK to other EU. So UK drives in the same way as Australia, I'm pretty sure. It's just other EU countries drive on the other side of the car, right? I often watch this dash cam kind of recordings, dash cam recordings in YouTube from America. But yeah, I was like, a couple of times I was like, oh, hold on. Then I was like, oh yeah, okay, they drive on the other side. Okay, that makes sense now. So yeah, $10 million, short answers, I'll buy houses. Not just one, houses. So I'll buy a couple of them, and I will do a part-time of my job, so I won't lose my job. Driver's seat is on the right side of the car from me in my home country. It's well, Dagan, I was saying that I do drive in the right side of my car. Both in Australia and Indonesia. So it was an easy thing last time, easy transition for me in between like, you know, changing driver license, because we are driving in the same way. So it's the you know, taking turns, your left turns and all right turns, or, you know, merging lanes, they're all fine. I'm happy with them. It's quite an easy transition. Last question of the day. Which question was your favorite? I'd say the food one, the one that's related to the food, because everyone seems to have a lot of opinion on the food. You know, the exotic food. You came at the end, yes, yeah, we're almost done, but it's okay, you still catch me. More streams to go. So the question, my most favorite question probably is the food. So everyone has tried multiple different stuff. I told you about the gecko story, the alligator / crocodile, which I have to double check. I'll come back to you in the Twitter or in my next stream. Pick this one for question paradox, a queer question inception, isn't it? Question inception. That works. I wasn't thinking of it. You're smart. I wasn't thinking of it. But yeah, I don't know if you have any more questions. I feel like I answered the question from the chat as I goes. But yeah, if you do have any other question, let me know in the chat below. in the chat basically, not below. But other than that, if no one have other questions, I might end the stream there. Yeah, but really nice. It's fun to know that people tried a lot of different meat options. I always thought it was just me that being weird, trying like horses or rabbits. What was it again before? Alligators / crocodile. But people tried raccoons. A funny thing. But yeah. Okay. Before we end, I'll just do rate like we normally do. Rate channel. Okay. What kind of channel would you want me to rate, basically? Yes, Dagon, I've lurked in your stream. And yeah, your model is really, really chefkiss. You're like it's very unique. I like it. Oh yeah, watch streams definitely, yes, and RT your stuff too. See, I was always under assumption I've been following you, but apparently not. But now I followed you, so it's all good. Great. Do you want Genshin or Elden Ring? Please tell me in the comment. Do you want Elden Ring or Genshin? Or if you have anyone to rate or like any suggestion of someone to rate, let me know. I can do that as well. If you have a friend that you say, oh, I've normally been there. Elden Ring, okay. One more people, Elden Ring. Give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Elden Ring it is. Bye everyone. You're the only channel. Oh, okay. Well, time zones again. They're good. Probably that's just time zones. Okay, Elden Ring it is. You got someone? Okay. Always a good time. Thank you, Graf, for coming. Okay, come on, tell me. Or otherwise, I'll go to Elden Ring. Elden Ring, I like watching people play, but I don't think I'll be good. I'm not a good player. Mr. Goemon, I don't know if I've been following that actually. Let me just double check real quick. Goemon. Yeah, I haven't been following that. Maybe next time I'll follow Goemon, and you're probably in your time zone. Where are you based? Taekun? 1:35 p.m. No, this is the 3:35 p.m. So I'm 2 hours ahead. Not too far. Everyone else has like 12 hours. I'm normally like 12 plus hours ahead of everyone. So 2 hours is pretty good. Okay, for now, we'll just rate the Elden Ring, and next time I'll do rate Goemon if Goemon is online while I was online. For now, Elden Ring. Bye everyone. We'll go. Ready to rate? Rate. Next time. Okay, rate now. Bye.